Chris Waters here at San Diego Comic-Con. I'm at the Microsoft Showcase, as you could tell, and I'm here to talk to Kiki Wolfkill of 343 Industries about Halo Nightfall, Halo 5 Guardians, and pretty much any other Halo thing she'll talk to me about. Kiki, thanks for taking the time.
Of course. Maybe just a tiny bit of Halo 5 Guardians.
Okay. I'll take what I can get.
Nightfall.
So let's start with Nightfall. You guys have been talking about it a lot here at Comic-Con. We spoke with the actors from the show. You guys had the panel today. How's the reception been for you guys really bringing out more Nightfall stuff?
It's been great, and it's crazy because we just came back from shooting, and we haven't really been talking about it. We announced the title, and that's about it. And so literally, we've all just come back from shooting, and suddenly we're here, we're talking about everything, we're showing pictures, we're showing footage, and it feels like we haven't even kind of gotten our heads around being back from production. But it's great.
From the wilds of Iceland to the balmy San Diego atmosphere. Well, let's talk about Nightfall, because, I mean, that image we've all seen of the broken Halo crashed onto Mystery Planet, I mean, that's the first Halo.
Yeah, Alpha Halo. And, it's really been an interesting experience because we've really got to play with what is the Alpha Halo ring in its destroyed state. Like, what really state is it in? It's in a sort of trying to fix itself and not quite right. And so it's extremely different from how you may have experienced it before. And it allowed us to really sort of creatively play with all sorts of different things because, it's a man-made structure. It's going awry, and it just leads to a lot of really interesting situations for the characters.
Yeah, this is no mere dead asteroid or broken piece of a planet. This has like self-sustaining systems, the Sentinels, 343 Guilty Spark. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on under the hood.
Well,
343 Guilty Spark.
There's a lot of Forerunner technology going on under the hood. But yeah, I mean, it's intriguing to think about a structure that is that sort of technologically advanced, and how does it try to repair itself when it's broken, so to speak, and what could go wrong, and Forerunner technology is unpredictable.
And what mysteries does it hide? Of course, it talked about in the trailer sort of this elements that was found, and this thing, you sort of, my gamer mind is seeing it just charting new mechanics into Halo 5. I mean, it's propagating all of this wild imagination stuff, and I'm pretty sure that's exactly what you guys intended.
So we're very focused right now on just sort of what setting the characters can live in. And we did want it to be more than just landing on a planet, right? And so again, it kind of gave us the flexibility to play with some dynamics in the environment that maybe aren't very natural.
All right, well, let's talk a little bit about those characters, because we were talking with Mike Coulter and Christina Chong earlier about sort of their characters and how he eventually becomes a Spartan, but this is his origin story, and how she sort of sees him as a role model in some ways, and sort of what kind of dynamic are you trying to create amongst the sort of protagonists of Nightfall?
Well, it was fun because we were able to sort of set up these two forces between, the outer colony, Cedron's sort of colonial guard, who are maybe a little backwater, right? They're working with decommissioned UNSC equipment. They felt abandoned by the UNSC because, they've been left on their own into their own devices. And then you have Oni come in, and Oni, we've had a few peeks into Oni, but you've never really sort of seen the boots on the ground operatives. And so it's kind of a really intriguing mix of super high tech, used to having all the equipment, all of the technology at their fingertips, and then, the Cedron Colonial Guard, who really are about kind of living by their wits and sort of surviving. And so what does it mean when these two come together and when they actually have to accomplish something together? And then again, what does that look like when they're sort of forced to make decisions around their own survival?
So it seems like a pretty tough challenge for you guys to not only create this sort of interesting conflict, this dynamic, this sort of the beating heart of Nightfall, but then also keep in mind sort of the ripples throughout the Halo universe. And of course, 343 Industries, as the stewards of all things Halo, there's a Halo TV show in the works, there's the game coming up, and there's Lord knows what else you guys are cooking up there in Seattle. So Nightfall, it's sort of the second live-action kind of big initiative you guys have done after Forward Unto Dawn. Do you have anything sort of you're carrying from that experience into this one that sort of helped you?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. We're so proud of Forward Unto Dawn, and that was sort of an expansion on a lot of things we'd done before, kind of in the live action commercial space. But yeah, I mean, this idea of sort of bringing a character from sort of a dramatic live action piece into the game and really exploring the character with different storytelling, something we kind of did with Forward Unto Dawn, but with a secondary character. This time we're really taking a character front and center, that you will play in Halo 5 and saying, what, let's take a step back and spend time and tell a story in a way that lets us really develop who he is and who he becomes at the start of Halo 5, and hopefully get people to sort of invest in that character with a little more emotion than just starting the game cold and saying, here, take a controller and love this guy, right? Or hate this guy, right? However it may be.
Give them some sort of lead in that way. And so Halo Nightfall is going to be available with the Master Chief Collection, is that right?
It is included as part of the Master Chief Collection. So episodes will start airing when the Master Chief Collection releases on 11/11.
11/11, nice. All right, Kiki, before we close out, there's like a whole arsenal of Halo weapons here. Would you mind closing it out with like a Charlie's Angels pose with me? Do you want?
As long as you're in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's the back-to-back. You want SMG or Magnum? You got it. All right, we're going to do this. Hold on.